Good evening, collective. I am QUAN, and this is Love of the Highest Vibration. Now, I'm going to be careful with my words. One, because this is the other platform that helps balance me out a little bit. No cursing, no vulgar language, no vulgar descriptions. I keep it very mild over here, okay? Um, and the purpose of this reading is not to shame anybody or to try to make fun of anyone or make anyone feel bad at all whatsoever, okay? I'm not trying to offend anyone at all, and I'll be very careful with my words and how I bring this out, whatever the case may be. There is a masculine that they're telling me they want me to give a message to help them come to terms with letting you go, whoever you are, okay? There is somebody that needs to completely, there's someone that needs to completely release the idea of you. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. They need to completely release the idea of you and that person ever coming together and being together. And the reason they have to release it is because they already had an opportunity. They were already presented a test. They were even given spiritual advice that you were their, in fact, divine counterpart. And this was years ago. But they decided to go against what they were told about you because they were presented instead with somebody else that looked more like they fit the bill financially, and then their physical appearance and a lot of other things. Something that almost like I would say trophy wifeish, meaning this person really, really wanted to impress people. And they qualified this person more off of an aesthetic and a physical appearance, and also the appearance. Maybe they had clothing, money, and things at the time. Now, the lesson in this right now, because it's masculine still having trouble letting go. And infertile doesn't mean they don't have any children. I don't think, well, I don't know. Whoever this is, they did come out as the mother and Sudahana. Okay. So maybe they do have a child together. But when I say infertile, I mean, this is somebody whose mind is broken thinking. This is somebody with broken thinking, very superficial, very shallow, that doesn't have, they're like an empty bag. The quality of their energy, their life force energy, it's so low frequency and so low vibrational, they literally can manifest absolutely nothing. But a couple of people, man, she looked good, and a fist bump, maybe. You understand? Um, and if they do have a child, you and this masculine might have been supposed to had brought a special child here. She does not have the type of spiritual royalty and lineage and connection to bring forth the type of child, to bring the type of soul here that y'all were supposed to bring here. Do you understand? But it's already over. Your ancestors said, no, you cannot move forward with this person. They failed the test already. So you couldn't do that anyway because they're not in the right vibration to bring forth a child, let me not even say a child, to bring forth a soul, a particular soul into this 3D, like a special child, like Jesus, you know, like Siddhartha, like, okay, Michael Jackson. But y'all understand what I'm saying. I'm talking about a star energy. Okay, you have different types of souls, and I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. A lot of these souls that are reincarnated and brought here ain't nothing, ain't sugar honey iced tea. There's some karmic jealous you HOE that was attacking you and did something stupid and crossed the line and end up in a car accident because your ancestors protected you, and they reincarnated and came back, and they ain't gonna have nothing but karma and do the same thing the next lifetime because you know these are karmic souls. The type of energy that she has, she's got the ability possibly to bring forth children, you know, but only karmic souls. You understand, like a younger soul that most likely, this is the type of energy that'll turn into a copycat. This is the type of energy that has a whole bunch of bad karma. This is the type of energy that comes here with a lot of bad karma. Lessons from last cycle, they didn't complete cycles, they didn't complete yet. They're going to make a lot of trouble and they're most likely going to turn into some kind of copycat or narcissistic energy. Those are the karmic souls, oftentimes, that lower frequency people that don't have abundant wounds bring forth. It is what it is. We have balance in the world. There's dark and light. Okay, there are evolved souls, and then there are very unevolved souls at different levels. And some women and men, they are responsible for a huge population of a whole bunch of karmic children. Come on now, don't play with me. Some of these men and women are responsible for bringing and filling the planet with a whole bunch of karmic energies, okay? And that's the type of children and souls that they bring here. And then there are some divine souls that come here, and they come through two partners that are in sync with each other, that are of a very special nature, a very special high vibration. And they bring forth like a Michael Jackson, or they'll bring forth a special type of soul that does a special teacher. You understand? It's certain energies that bring certain souls. And sometime you'll have a karmic parent or two karmic parents that are needed to bring forth a game changer in somebody's family. Like someone that might be a generational curse breaker, like that family needs help over there. We're going to pod a soul into that bloodline to help cleanse and turn that family around. And that's those of you that feel like you're not from your family, okay? Because you have nothing in common with any of them. All right, whoever this person is, they chose them after they were told that it was you. The reason I'm hearing the song right now, use your heart and not your mind, okay? That was a song by SWV back in the olden days when I was coming up, okay? Back in the olden days, there was a group called SWV, and they had a song, Use Your Heart and Not Your Mind. What they want me to say is, this masculine's test from their ancestors to see if they were good enough for you was to see if they were able to use their heart and not their mind, okay? Because whoever you are, they cloaked you and you were in disguise on purpose because they wanted this masculine to pass his test. Do you understand? You were cloaked at the time that this masculine was told that you were their divine counterpart. You were in a very high vibration, but you might have been trying to rub nickels together because you were going through some kind of gang stalking oppression that you were put into by, these demon possessed people that you were connected to in your family and environment. Okay. Whoever you are, you were under spiritual attack, but you had a pure spirit and a pure heart. Okay. But it just didn't look like you were abundant financially. You had enough to get by, but you might not have like looked like new car, maybe new house, or maybe nice clothing. You were neat and clean, but you were not looking abundant. Do you understand? You were clean. Your hair was well kept. Everything about you was fine. Okay. But this person never took the time to talk to you and have a conversation with you to connect with your mind to see who you actually were, because they were going off of your outward appearance. You were put into a form of bondage and oppression through gang stalking. You have some leftover karma, like every other human on the planet, to burn off. And that's why it is allowed for them to bring you some negative energy and gang stalking while you're going through a transformation. But even so, during that period of time, you still had a pure heart and you were clean. Your hair was combed. You were very well groomed, but you didn't look shiny. You didn't look flashy. You were not able, you were probably rubbing pennies together. You might have been working a minimum wage job or going through whatever you were going through when you were being gang stalked and oppressed. This person was told you were their divine counterpart. And then they were told lies about you. And their ancestors wanted to see, both of y'all ancestors lined y'all up together. And your ancestors really wanted to see if they would be a follower of the crowd or if they would come and investigate for themselves and not be a follower and talk to you for themselves and connect with your mind and your heart to see who you actually were and what was going on with you. And this person actually did the opposite. This person hopped on the bandwagon, not only against you, but they decided that regardless of what the ancestors lined up for you and them, that they were going to go and see if they could get with someone that looked like they had more going for them, someone that looked more presentable, as like a show pony, like a, what do they call women, a trophy wife. They wanted something that would look good to people, like a trophy wife material. So they tried to find a way to circumvent God's system of lessons, because understand, this has nothing to do with their success, your success, about how y'all were supposed to build together, how you were supposed to be, and you still are going to be very abundant, but you were the keys to their abundance. You literally were the keys to their abundance and spiritual inheritance. But the goal was for this person to be able to think for themselves and to have empathy and compassion, and not be a follower. But instead, they tried to assign your role to another person that they felt like would be able to show off for their friends. You know, they wanted somebody that they could have on their arm that might have looked or presented themselves in a way as some kind of royalty or some kind of, like I said, a show wife type thing or whatever. Fast forward to today, they might have a child because Sudahana was Siddhartha's first wife. And Sudahana, Siddhartha didn't have a problem with her. They got together when they were about 16 years old. They didn't have really a problem. You know, they got married much younger back then. He didn't have a problem with her. You know, I believe they loved each other. But after a while, once that carnal nature wore thin a little, they had their first baby. And I make a joke about this. Oh, he got triggered for a spiritual enlightenment right after she gave birth and her body got stretched out, right? Okay. All right, Siddhartha. We know, wink, wink. All right, we got you. I think I'm going to go on a spiritual journey right about now. Yep. Something's telling me now would be the best time, right after you carried my baby 9 months. Now you got these stretch marks and your stomach hanging, and you know, your breast acting funny and stuff, and you got an attitude, and I can't flip you in the air no more and do this, that, and the other. I think right now my spiritual journey is being triggered. And I love how they make it so, I just love how they make it so spiritual and so, oh, Holy One, yes, the spiritual right after she gave birth. Can we look at this story about Siddhartha in a little more of a down-to-earth practical way? After her body got stretched out and she had her first baby, after the fun is over, will you not want me no more? That's when he was like, oh, time for a spiritual journey. And he packed his bag. I wish I could pull a card out and show you right now, because it's like him peeking back at her, sitting on the bed, breastfeeding, and he looking over his shoulder like he trying to get away with something, and one foot is out the door. I wish I could show y'all that picture right now. So Siddhartha, he realized magically after she gave birth, of course, but right after Sudahana gave birth, and I'm sure things were not fun anymore, he realized that they didn't have the same mind. They all they had was a physical connection. And whatever conversations they had, whatever he felt like they had in common, he was thirsty. He was thirsty for more knowledge and more mental stimulation, and someone that would help him grow, but mentally. And she just couldn't reach that far. You understand? Psychologically, her brain, she was a very shallow energy. Her brain couldn't go beyond a certain level. And he realized that about her. And it's not a criticism. She was just a much younger soul, and she wasn't interested in anything beyond spirituality. Her crown chakra was not activated, and it probably was not going to be activated in that lifetime. Do you understand? Your crown chakra is what, like I said, will connect you with a higher elevated spiritual way of living, connected to your earthly way, but it opens you up to more, a better understanding of why you're here and what you're here to do and who you are. You understand what I'm saying? That wasn't who she was. She would never have a higher spiritually elevated way of thinking or living because her crown chakra in this lifetime was not supposed to open. So his journey with her actually ended, and he would just be there out of obligation. And he was like, no, there's more. I need to learn more. I know I'll die if I have to stay here with you and help you with this baby. I'd rather go on a spiritual journey all by myself and do some soul searching alone. Okay, so this person, just like Siddhartha, and this is a seer because I got the seer here. This is what I have. This is a seer energy, this masculine. He realized after the fun was over, was that Frankie Beverly and Maze, somebody, after the fun is over. I think that's Frankie Beverly and Maze, but I'm getting old. But nonetheless, the point I'm making is it's like now that the fun is over and the nostalgia of the show pony is over, or whatever, and that nostalgia is dead, he can see now that he was using his mind, what seemed to make more logical sense and bring him accolades, than his heart. And his job in this lifetime was not to have an agenda, but to use his heart and not his mind. Because if he was operating from a heart space and ever came and had a conversation with you, he would have instantly recognized you from a past life by how you talk. Nothing changed between when this person was told that you were their divine counterpart and now. Nothing has changed with you. You're the exact same person. Now you're in a better position right now financially. Your gang stalking has subdued, and a lot of things you were going through, you're no longer going through. But that's not the point. The point is you are the same soul. You've been saying the same thing, and you've been speaking the same positive rhetoric, speaking about love, speaking about being not too materialistic, speaking about operating out of a heart space. Nothing has changed. You've always had a pure heart. You've always, and it was up to them to go off of their heart and not their mind, but they didn't do that because of your physical appearance, your financial appearance at the time, because of what you were going through. They didn't have empathy and compassion and talk to you to connect with you mentally and connect with your heart to see, oh my God, you are my twin. Literally, you are literally my twin. Everything you say, it's just like resonates. It's like, wow, that's amazing. But they never did that. Instead, what they did is they tried to do a switcheroo. They tried to play your ancestors, and they went and got Sudahana, okay, Sukihana. How funny would that be if Siddhartha's first name? Yasodhara. I'm so sorry. This is Yasodhara, not Sudahana. Sudahana was someone else. This is Yasodhara, okay? The future empress in reverse. And I'm over here talking about Sukihana, but it's the message, right? The point is, they tried to put her in your place, and then they even tried to help aid this person with doing some kind of a destiny swap, where they tried to get her to like become you. Do you understand? They wanted her to become you, but the problem was they had sex and tried to manifest. And when I clarified what this was right here, this is the animal of the jewels, the horse, prana energy. This is talking about her energy, that sacral chakra energy inside of her. The woman that he chose after all these years has not been able to not only not manifest anything together with him, but has sent him and put him into poverty. So whoever this person is, they literally are impoverished right now because they chose something that aesthetically looked good, but they had an impoverished womb spiritually. I'm not playing with y'all. She has an impoverished womb, and it's because of impoverished, guess what? Spiritual thinking. I got to keep it a buck with you. They want me to preach about this for 2 seconds. She has an impoverished mindset spiritually. She is spiritually and morally bankrupt. And having an impoverished spiritual mindset, meaning not being able to balance her dark and light energy, not being able to understand Gaia and connection to Earth and why she's here and what she's here to do, and have empathy and operate out of love and compassion, that makes her spiritual energy nothing, crap, dirt, muck, gook, boo-boo, doo-doo, literally. But you can't see that over that BBL or natural, or it don't matter, whatever it is. You can't see that when you're only looking superficially at someone's physical appearance, that they are spiritually completely impoverished. Poverty. And this masculine is in poverty now. Like literally, he's in poverty because he got with an impoverished a woman that's spiritually impoverished. She can't give him any type of good advice that will cultivate the type of energy that manifests abundance in and keeps it for a long time. Now, this is what I have for that horsey right there. The horse represents strength and power. That's prana energy. But I wanted to give it to you. There it is. Okay. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. But this man is angry right now. And he's pissed because he's like, over the past 5-10 years, whatever this is, how did I go from being on top of the world to literally being in complete poverty, with this woman that I chose? Because you chose a spiritually impoverished womb, and you failed your test. That your ancestors and the person they picked out for you, you failed the test that both sets of ancestors gave you, to use your heart and not your mind. The horse, the animal of the jewels. Having a horse for a guardian relates Ratnasambhava to Siddhartha's departure from his palace on the back of the horse Kantanka. As the gods lifted Kantaka's hooves, he rode through the air. Likewise, Ratnasambhava's horse, called the wind horse, gallops through the air. It seems that Ratnasambhava's horse is influenced in its symbolism by the mystic horse dragon, or the long horse of China, who carried the book of the law on its back. Okay, this horse is representation of speed and energy. Okay, all horses are symbols of both speed and energy. That's why with cars they call it horsepower. Okay, speed and energy. But the wind horse symbolizes the psychic energy called prana. In Hinduism and Buddhism, this mystical energy is associated with the breath, and breathing exercises are prescribed to increase one's prana. Like Siddhartha's steed, prana can carry us to higher states of awareness. This card represents energy, speed, and prana. Now, what does prana do? Prana will elevate us into higher states of awareness. This masculine would have been spiritually elevated into a higher state of awareness had he gotten together with his actual divine counterpart to manifest. But instead, because they were connected, like I said, to an impoverished womb, because this is a woman that has impoverished, broken thinking, and she's an agent of chaos. This is the reason why birds of a feather flock together. She didn't provide or nourish his mind with any type of aspect of life to see or operate on a higher frequency, a higher vibration, to make better decisions that would lead to growing financially and doing well. She provided none of these things for him while she was connected. What she did provide was a whole bunch of toxic suggestions and toxic ideas: how to get in trouble with the law, how to lose money, how to be toxic, how to pick up addictions, how to do all. She provided him with a roadmap to hell. Whoever that this woman is, he might have married or had a child with, she literally gave him a roadmap to hell, and that's where he dwells now. He's having trouble coming to terms with that. The two of Vajras, it talks about it talks about listening to both sides debate. Somebody has to hear both sides of something. Okay, coming into agreement with another person. You might not agree with something, but you have to agree to listen. You have to both come to terms. It's something, and what this two of this 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 particular hand symbol is talking about 2 points of view. It's talking about 2 points of view where two people need to come together, or somebody needs to come to an agreement and an ending about something. And this particular thing is, it's not you and him, it's him by himself. He needs to come to terms with that he's just going to have to let it go, because this masculine is still kind of thinking now about trying to come back toward you and backtrack and see if he can get things back on track. And it's a missed opportunity already. He cannot. Your ancestors already said no. Okay, regardless of if you said yes or no, and I feel like you said no already, but your ancestors and their ancestors already said no, because the reason now is because you see the worth in that person, because you know that they're about to be financially abundant, and you didn't manifest anything with the choice that you made. And that means you didn't operate out of your heart at the time you needed to. You failed the test. And whoever they are, they need to come to agreement with that and stop attacking you. Okay. Stop doing spell work on you. Stop trying to think of another love spell or another scam or scheme to sabotage you so that they could trick you into a connection with them. They need to mentally let it go and either continue with their choice. Okay. Whoever this empty bag is that they chose, they need to either stay there with them, or they need to depart like Siddhartha did and go on a spiritual journey on their own. But make sure you pay your child support, and still come out that meditative state to watch them kids, pick up your kids and do stuff, whatever. Nonetheless, whoever this person is, they either need to stay where they are and make that work for them, because looks fade, but your soul is one of a kind and it will never fade. Okay. Your soul, baby, is one of a kind. Yes. You're full of love, and you're full of that abundant energy. And guess what? All of our looks are going to fade. All of us, every last one of us. All of us, our looks over time, that helps us with the lessons on this earth, with our testing. That's part of the lesson. The trick for you is the looks. The physical aesthetic is part of the lesson, so that you can get tricked. Are you going to be able to operate out of your heart space, or are you going to operate more out of the superficial, what you see with your eyes? Are you going to operate out your heart space, wherein your heart allows you to open up to sensing a person's vibration? You will know them by their fruits, which means when you're looking for a divine counterpart, you'll be able to close your eyes and you won't even be able to see them with your eyes, but you'll be able to hear them and know that that is them right there. You know that's them, because their energy signature is unmistakable. You can pick them out just by hearing their voice and hearing the wisdom coming out their mouth. That's when you're operating out of a heart space instead of operating just out of the physical aesthetic with your eye. And that requires the heart chakra awakening, okay, to operate from the heart space. So whoever this person is, I'm going to give you one more card and then we're going to move forward. They have finally processed something correctly. The two Vajras, this, you see the two fish here, it represents something coming, an awakening, something coming from the subconscious mind into the conscious mind. But that's good now. They got the lesson, but you don't get the reward after you failed the test. The point was to get the lesson, and you got the lesson, but you also got your reward. You got the reward of what you opted for, what you invested your money in, what you put all your energy into helping and doing for, and shoveling snow and driveway, or doing whatever you did, taking care of this person, whoever you gave all your energy to protect, provide for, and do things for. I hope that manifests you whatever it is you're looking for now. Okay. because whoever the divine feminine is, she was left by herself to have to balance her feminine and masculine energy to do it alone while you were catering to an empty bag. So now you don't get to come back and reclaim a reward after you left the divine feminine while she's being attacked under spiritual warfare, dealing with trying to balance her finances. She's got a pure heart. She's carrying her own trash out to the trash can. You know, if she's in a snowy environment, she got to shovel her own driveway. She's got to be the man and the woman to balance everything in her household or whatever, because you were catering to an empty bag that had nothing but a look. That's what you invested in. Now that you have invested in that, it's not bringing you forth good fruit because it has broken thinking, and it gave you its disease of broken thinking, and that broken thinking has led you into poverty. So no, you don't get, okay, I learned the lesson. My subconscious mind here with Padma Dakini, the Dakini of the lotuses, this has to do with the Dakini dancing in the subconscious mind. They got the lesson. They don't have broken thinking anymore. Good. We're happy. We wanted you to get the lesson. That's a blessing. There's a lesson in my blessing. Isaac Correa and Leandria Johnson. There's a blessing in my lesson. Y'all know what I'm talking about. There's a lesson in my blessing. There's a blessing in my lesson. Amen. I love that song. All right. The 6 of Vajras. So they got the lesson, but okay, you got the lesson. Good. You were going to get the lesson no matter what. Whether you got your reward or not, the point was you got the lesson. But right now, they want you to release the idea of still getting together with this divine feminine, because they want you to release her and to let her go. Not just physically, like, I'm not doing nothing. No. You are doing something. You're still trying to do spiritual manipulation. You're still trying to create something with your mind. You're still, and that's what's going to hold you back from focus on moving forward to your other lessons in your life. And it's going to tempt you to do one more thing. You cannot, absolutely, whoever this seer is, they absolutely cannot come towards you, or that seer energy could be you. They cannot come towards you. They need to release it, let it go completely, and just let go of the idea of you. You already failed your test. It doesn't mean that your life is over. It just means you failed your test. Now deal with what you created with the empty bag that you invested in. All right. The 6 of Vajras. This card denotes protection from harm. It's an umbrella here. It's the emblem, one of the emblems of the Buddha, the enlightened one, to indicate somebody of royalty. Oh, this is your energy. Okay, whoever you are. This card denotes protection from harm, illness, and obstacles. Okay, this protection comes from a higher power. Oh, it's like I want to be like, glory be to God for that. I got it. Did y'all hear what that book said? It said that is protection from a higher power. This is you. Oh my God, you're the seer. Oh, and that the hands, that's talking about whoever this masculine is. This is you. You come with protection from a higher power. Do you understand? Whoever you are, because you were abandoned on your path by this masculine, you were protected from a higher power. And anybody that collaborates with you in a relationship, anyone that you choose or you accept an offer from, they have your spiritual insurance and protection extends to them too, which means any man that marries you or gets in a serious relationship where you extend your love to that person and they love you too, guess what? They fall up under this umbrella. The symbol of this umbrella means that you are a divine seer and you have divine protection. And anybody that you marry or end up with literally gets your protection, your level of protection from everything, from sickness, from illness, from obstacles, from loss of money, everything, because you're royalty. Okay? That person missed out big time, because if they're sick now, or if they become sick, or if they're going through anything in their life, legal troubles, money issues, there's nothing they can do, because whoever they chose over you does not have that same protection. And that's why they want them to let it go, release it. They're angry and pissed about it. We're going to jump right on in. I have alchemy here. Alchemy, the frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemists to perform the miracles of transmutation. That's what all of us are doing. Transmutation of thought, especially. We're learning, we're growing, we're healing, and we're evolving. Now, I know coherence because it talks about my favorite thing, the heart chakra. I don't even have to read this. The frequency of coherence talks about synchronizing your mind and your heart chakra together. They were supposed to, use their heart and not their mind when it came to you, but they didn't. They tried to circumvent this system that's supposed to help them, help their soul grow and evolve. They don't even realize it's not even about nothing but getting the lessons so that they can heal, grow, evolve as a soul. And they failed the test. Coherence has to do with synchronizing the mind to the heart. And how would they have found that out? They would have found that out after they found out that you were their divine counterpart by coming to you and simply having a conversation with you. All they had to do was have one conversation with you, and they would have found out everything they needed to know. Let me tell y'all, when you meet somebody, when you're dating, sometimes it can help you to talk to them without seeing them, because sometimes when you can talk to somebody without the visual of them, you can hear and you can feel them a little bit better, right? And you literally can feel their energy. Like Stevie Wonder, his senses kick in more because he's blind, which makes him an amazing performer for many, many years of great music that he's created for us. It's the same thing when you're getting to know people. If you could listen to them talk, spend some time off of just their physical appearance, close your eyes and just listen to them speak to your spirit. And what are you learning about that person based on the things that they say? Do they sound superficial? Do they sound shallow? Do they sound like somebody that could actually contribute to your life in a positive way? Forget about what he or she looked like. Forget about if they're tall, dark, handsome, 6 foot tall, making $250K. Forget about if she looks like this or has this much money. Forget about all those things. Close your eyes and listen to that person talk and speak for a period of time. And just think for a minute as a soul, try to connect with their energy. Does this person have anything of substance to contribute to my life that will help me to grow? Okay, that's what we got to do. Miracle. The frequency of miracle supports our belief in ourselves as part of source, and therefore our belief that anything is possible. Okay, this could be for you, that masculine, or anyone. Now, Gaia in the reverse. Somebody, I think both this masculine and the person they chose, they might have married this person, I don't know, but Gaia, because I do have the mother here and Yasodara. So she might have had a baby, maybe recently, maybe up to 2 years ago. I don't know. But she might have a baby by this person now. This person that can't raise that energy at all. Gaia. These people don't understand how they are connected. They don't understand, or they probably understand now, but like I said, it's too late to get the reward because you failed the test. You don't get to come after you got the answer to the test and try to reclaim the reward. It doesn't work like that. Okay. They were supposed to understand that everybody in your life is there to reflect to you your lesson, an aspect of your thought process wherein you might need to balance your dark and light energy with empathy and compassion. And this person that came in their life was supposed to provide a contrast to whoever you are, but they never even got a chance to hear you speak, okay, or even have a conversation or took the time to get to know you to provide that contrast so that they could compare the two of you. okay? Because they just took a look at you and your situation and wrote you off, even though they were told that you were the one for them. They looked at you and your situation and completely ignored their ancestors and said, no, it's this person over here. They look shinier. They look more shinier. They look more dressed. They look more like they got it going on in their life. Okay. And that's their shallow side. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to the Great Mother and to the universe that birthed us on, all in reverse. Okay. And then I have magic. Okay. The frequency of magic. So this person, you and this masculine was supposed to do magic together. Now, when I say magic, I'm just talking about y'all were supposed to manifest together. You and this masculine you're going to manifest still, but you're going to manifest with somebody else. This masculine was going to be very wealthy because you guys were going to do magic and manifest together in a marriage. Do you understand? And both of you were going to be very wealthy and taken care of and comfortable. But now you're going to still do it, but you're going to do it with someone else. Because you're going to take that abundant fertile womb of yours and you are going to collaborate with someone else. And that's going to be a very, very lucky man, a very lucky man. Okay. When you do magic with him. And when we talk about magic, it supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. And that's what it is. That's all magic is, really. It's your manifestations from your subconscious mind. And if you have an abundant subconscious mind, if you have abundant energy because your subconscious mind don't got no cobwebs or broken thinking there, because you've balanced all your dark and light energy to the point where you're cultivating abundant energy, then when you get together with your future husband, okay, y'all are gonna manifest abundance because there's no broken thinking, and he's not gonna mislead you, and you are not gonna mislead him. Okay. All right, give me some energy very quickly, and then we're going to jump into this for whoever this person is that needs to release the idea of you, because they're still in your energy trying to bother you a little bit, and the ancestors want them to let you go and leave it alone. It's not going to happen, okay? Your ancestors want this person to spiritually let you go, let you be. It's not going to happen at all. This person, because this person is weak-willed. They're not safe. They put you in danger. Whoever this person is, they put you in danger because of their weak-willedness. They put you in danger, and your ancestors are like, no, you don't even have enough strength to protect them. Because of your weak-willedness, all it takes is for somebody to push whatever that button is. If you're lustful, all it takes, if there's a woman or a man that wants to get through to your divine feminine to hurt her or to harm her physically, mentally, or emotionally, all they have to do is stick their titties, in your face. And you're going to let all your guards down and leave your divine feminine vulnerable, and she might get hurt because you're weak-willed. No, absolutely not. We need a protector, someone that is not weak-willed, that's going to fall prey to anything that would tempt them to lower we need someone with their connection to God, which is their higher intuitive function, to be able to see through and saw through each and every obstacle that will present itself, because they're going to come at y'all because you are an abundant couple in every direction possible, because people want a piece of that abundance. It tastes good because you're two abundant people, and there are going to be men and women licking their fingers like it got barbecue sauce on it, and licking their lips because they just want a little piece, a little taste of your abundance. So you got to be connected to your higher intuitive function and have discipline over your sexual energy, discipline over your ego, discipline over your spending. You have to have discipline in being practical and not needing to put on a show for people and attract attention to you that could be dangerous. Okay? No, you can't protect this divine feminine because you're careless and you're weak-willed, and you would leave her vulnerable and open to prey. What else with whoever this masculine is that needs to let go of and release the idea of you? This masculine is a financial curse or disaster. There you go. They haven't even mastered yet and they're having wicked thoughts. I cannot. You see this mess? They're mad at you because they didn't choose you. And they can't control their emotions. So whoever this masculine is, they're ashamed of themselves, but they're ashamed of themselves for not making the correct choice, but they want to take it out on you because they're having wicked thoughts. So this is somebody that lacks accountability, that wants to project, it's your fault that people attack you, and my ancestors shouldn't have cloaked you. My ancestors should have put you in a Ferrari and dressed you up and had your hair and nails done and everything, so I would have recognized that you are my divine counterpart. No, because you wouldn't be operating from your heart space. They had to test you. They're ashamed of themselves, but they're projecting wicked thoughts toward you because you were cloaked and they feel like you tricked them. And then they can't regulate their emotions. They're overly emotional about this. They're weak-willed, and they are bad with money, a financial curse or disaster. Okay, yeah, they need to go on with their self. All right. All right, so I'm going to pull a QUAN Oracle card, and we're going to go ahead and jump in the reading. But that's what I'm getting. The advice for this masculine is to let you go before something bad happens to them and to stop bothering you, okay? The advice is for them to let you go and stop bothering you. Stop it. That's the message that someone's ancestors want me to tell a masculine right now. Let her go. Let her go and stop bothering her. You already missed your opportunity. Stop bothering her. Stop it. Let's go, Holy Spirit. What is the QUAN Oracle card? What is the QUAN Oracle card? What is the QUAN Oracle card for this read this evening? All right, that's it. The Amaryllis Flute is a QUAN Oracle card for this evening. The Amaryllis, not flute, but lute. You are growing fast and leaving fear behind. When your vibration changes, so too does your life. It is safe and loving for you to release that which no longer feels right for you, no matter how important it was in your old life. It might not have the same place in your new life, except healing change now. For whoever that's for. That could be for the masculine. On their journey, they might need to go solo or and release what doesn't serve them. So if they ended up with a baby or connected to this karmic energy, they don't have to stay with them. They can just keep it moving. But they have to remember that does not mean they can come toward you. They're banned from you for life. Okay. And that's the most important message here. They want me to tell them that it's over. They are banned for life and not to bother you no more. Spiritually, physically, wicked thoughts about trying to do something to sabotage. They're being told to let you go and leave you alone. Let you go and just leave you alone. Let you be. Because if they don't, your ancestors are going to pop up, and their ancestors and your ancestors don't want nothing bad to happen to this masculine. They just want them to let you go and let you be and move on. Lord. Okay, we all make mistakes, but we gotta pay for our mistakes. Okay, so your divine feminine is irreplaceable. It doesn't mean you're not going to fall in love or get in another relationship with anybody, but it's not going to be your complete wish fulfillment. It's not going to be the woman of your dreams, because the woman of your dreams was in disguise. The woman of your dreams was cloaked, and you're not going to get it. I'm telling you, they don't make them like the divine feminines. I promise you, because divine feminines do everything, and they do everything well. Everything, especially spiritually. I mean, just all the way around, everything spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, all the way around, they fit the bill. The divine feminine is the woman of your dreams, I promise you. But like I said, they don't make them like that. You might go through 2,000, 3,000 dates and women, and you will not find another like your divine feminine. But you will be able to settle with someone nice that you guys can respect each other enough. But you missed out in this opportunity in this lifetime to have complete wish fulfillment. Okay, it doesn't mean you're not going to have anybody. It just means you're going to have to settle. That's what it means. You're going to have to settle. All right, let's go, Holy Spirit. All right. Woo, child. Yep. They got with a high priestess in the reverse. It fell over there by magic. Yep. Look at this. Somebody was like a spiritual practitioner in the reverse. And they couldn't, they can't get away with something. Please tell me this person is, oh my God. Oh my God. They're doing magic on you. That's why it hit magic. So the high priestess in reverse went over here and hit magic, this magic card. Because of Seven of Swords reverse, they couldn't get away with it. They got together and did some kind of orgy or something with the Three of Cups. They did some kind of sex orgy or something with a group. And they did it on you. You're a hermit energy, whoever you are. And they did this to you because they're heartbroken. Now, I don't know if this was something to hurt you or try to put you under a love spell or whatever the case may be. But they're heartbroken about you because you're in hermit mode. Okay? Whoever you are, you're keeping it to yourself. You know, you're protecting yourself. At the right time, you're gonna reveal yourself at the right time. The hermit will surprise you because you don't know what's up under that gray robe. You understand? But for the right person, the hermit will take the gray robe off and the hood off with the right music. And now y'all get what I'm saying. You know what I mean. The hermit is just that, a hermit. You don't know what a hermit look like up under here. Shoot, you don't know what they look like. You might be surprised. But for the right person, that hermit will unrobe. And y'all know, I know y'all know what I mean. It's spiritually and physically, goddammit. For the right person, a hermit will unrobe and they'll completely show themselves. Okay. This person is heartbroken. They probably spied on you and they know what you look like and everything, right? But they're heartbroken. So they're doing magic and spell work and possibly orgies to either hurt you, harm you because they're having wicked thoughts or call you in. They're doing some kind of magic with others on you because they're heartbroken about you. This is stupid. What happened in the recent past, Holy Spirit? What happened in the recent past? In the recent past, somebody got out of mental imprisonment about possibly something that might not have been balanced or fair. Something was not an equal give and take. This could have been a connection that somebody was in. Okay. So somebody might have been in a connection where one person had more energy for that person than that person had for them. Like, okay, I'll let you take care of me and do everything for me. Y'all know, like, if you get a cat, if you're familiar with having cats, close your eyes, look away, go blind. Oh my, it doesn't hurt me. Hey, can anyone hear me? Can you hear me? I'll type it in. Can you hear me? I guess not. If I'm saying that. Can you hear me? Yep. All right. Thank you. Okay. So I think I was saying this person was in where did I leave off? In the past, this person is no longer in a mental imprisonment about some kind of relationship or connection they were in with someone where maybe they had more energy for that person than they had. It's kind of like you ever had one of those cats and you love your cats, but one of those cats that just want you to pet them. You know, you pet them on the head and between the eyes, around behind the ears and the shoulders, the back, and they turn around and boonk up in your face, and they want you to pet their behind and all that mess. And you pet the cat, but it's never enough. It's never enough. You can't have your breakfast. You can't drink your coffee in the morning. You can't take a minute. Now, while they're eating their food, you can't get nowhere near them. They'll hiss at you, claw at you, leave me alone. Can't you see I'm eating a delicious meal? You know, but you can't sit down for 1 minute on a couch to eat a meal. You can't drink your morning coffee. You can't do nothing because they want you to pet, and just do everything for them, constantly cater. Here, let me massage your little paws. You understand? And it becomes a thing where, but that's actually good for older people to have a cat like that just wants to be catered to 24/7 around the clock, and just have you constantly massaging it and giving it pets and massaging it, just giving it like it's at a sauna or something. You know, it's spoiled. I feel like this connection might have been something like that, where somebody was like, I'll let you take care of me and just do, because I look like this, you can just do everything for me, just everything, and I'll tell you when it's enough. Matter of fact, give me a foot massage. Do this. Did you get any money this month? You know, I feel like they were in a relationship where they were unequally yoked, and there was somebody that just, they were entitled, felt entitled, just because they look a certain way, and they didn't even have the same amount of energy or the same type of energy for that person that person had for them. But because that person valued looks over everything, they became like that person's slave. So, I mean, there you have it. But they're not in a mental imprisonment about that person anymore. They broke up. The love is reversed here. Okay. That's Gemini energy. But they separated from whoever that person is. They realized, wow, you just look a certain way. And that's the only reason that I'm basically treating you like a cat. You know, like I'm just here to just pamper you day and night. And you offer me nothing, no good advice. No, you can't spiritually feed me, maybe not physically either. You can't nourish me. You cannot nourish my stomach in the physical realm, and you cannot nourish my spirit by speaking life into me, because you don't have life in between those brains. You have cobwebs. There's nothing that can come out of your mouth that could literally speak life into my existence, my day to day. You don't refresh me energetically, emotionally, spiritually at all. And you don't cook either. Doggone it. How did I end? I'm getting that kind of energy here. I'm getting that kind of energy. You just look like that, and that's all you have to offer. So I feel like somebody, they got out of a mental imprisonment and was like, I can go online and find somebody that looks better than you, and, you know, beat off to them and get the same effect without having to take care of them financially. Jeez, they've got the OnlyFans and stuff like that. I mean, for the purpose that you serve, I could go online and find someone look better than you and not have to pay as much money to support and take care of them. Jeez. So the Empress reverse. So somebody could be What is the Empress, Holy Spirit? Oh, wow. So these people got together and they did some kind of spell work. An Empress in a reverse. This could be a man or a woman. It's feminine energy. They made some kind of spiritual offer of magic against you, possibly with someone else here. There were several people. It could have been up to 3 of them or more. And somebody now is sick and they can't recover. And they can't move forward with the 6 of Wands reverse. So that's why they want me to tell this masculine to leave you alone. Leave you alone. You had an opportunity. You failed the spiritual test. Leave this woman alone. You keep getting together to do spell work and magic on her that will never work, that it's not going to bring her back. It's something going on psychologically with this person where they just won't let go because they're kicking themselves because they know that you're abundant now and they feel tricked by your ancestors because they wanted them to operate out of love, their heart space, and they didn't. And you're single. Whoever you are with the 9 of Pentacles here, you're single right now. And they know you're about to move forward into another connection. And somebody else is going to be the rich man because of who you are. Should they have a pure heart? Should they have a pure heart? Or you don't have to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. But should their heart be pure enough? Somebody's going to be a very wealthy man. And they know, people know who and what you are, and they know people are going to come running very quickly once you get to taking off that gray hermit hoodie that comes down to your ankles. Anki. Why did I say Anki? Which planet does Anki? Mercury, Coke. Mercury, communication, Gemini energy. This person could have Gemini in their chart. An older name, Enki, was actually used for the planet Mercury. And, you know, Mercury, that is air energy, and it represents communication. Is the sound to invoke that air when you want an explosive effect. That S sound. So when you hear people in music like it's communicating. Chat. So what we have here is a failure to communicate. This man needs to leave you alone. Stop doing spell work on you. There is going to be a man that in your future that you will marry. You need to be careful because a lot of men are going to, whoever you are, come toward you because they know how abundant your energy is, and everybody's heart is not in the right place. Some people just are going to want to use you for your energy. And when you disrobe, child, because whatever type of oppression you were going to or going through, you had on that hermit big gray hood and it came all the way to your ankles because you didn't want nobody to see you because of the way they were hurting you and trying to attack you and harm you. But now that this mess is over, child, when that hermit outfit come off and that hood and jacket hit the ground, woo! Ooh, they be like, oh my God. What you got up under there? We didn't know you was hiding. What the? That's why you had that on all that time. Ooh, child. If they only knew that's why you had on that long hermit hoodie. Child, everybody ain't out here flaunting around and showing everybody what they got. All right, Holy Spirit. Somebody might have a disease right now, STD, AIDS, or cancer. Go figure. Somebody might need some patience, or someone might need to be patient about something. All right, let's go. Holy Spirit, what are the messages? Oh, okay. A master manifester that was connected to someone in the wealth class, 1%, in a financially codependent marriage or relationship. Okay. They want someone to be patient with a master manifester that worked or works for someone in the wealth class 1%. So this is somebody that is connected to someone in my collective that might have worked for the wealth class, the 1%, doing something that could have been criminal. But they might be some kind of magician or master manifester that someone in the wealth class hired to do something. This person has been stuck with these people or someone in a financially codependent relationship or marriage, possibly because they utilize this person's energy for stuff or whatever, or because they're very good at what they do. You're being asked to be patient. I don't know if that person has some kind of sickness right now. All right, pull a chakra card. Okay, root chakra. Okay. Poison. And then I have cancer, AIDS, STD. Somebody might have some kind of sickness. Somebody could have some kind of sickness or disease that they're struggling with right now. It could be a form of karma, but I don't know. I don't know why I'm hearing. I'm hearing that somebody might heal from something if they do the right things. I'm hearing that somebody might actually heal from something if they do the right thing. Now, root came out. They want me to talk about someone's root chakra. Okay. All right. What do you want me to say about someone's root chakra? All right. 3. 1. All right. It was right there. Okay. Let's do it again. Okay. Got it. First and foremost, they want me to tell somebody you might have an underactive or blocked root chakra. Now, the root chakra, is the one at the base of the spine. That would be all the way at the bottom, right where your sexual organs are. Okay. Right here at the bottom, for anyone that might not be familiar with the chakras. This energy center, it's being suggested that you do some form of yoga, mountain pose, Tadasana. That's interesting. Tadasana. That almost sounds Swahili, like sana. But a yoga pose is called Tadasana. Warrior pose, or Virabhadra Sana. Oh, it's interesting. All those end in sana, and it sounds like I said, it sounds like Swahili. It sounds like a kind of Swahili from East Africa. Okay, Tadasana. But nonetheless, these are yoga poses, mountain pose, and warrior pose that are being suggested for somebody to do or to use. Someone right now has the spiritual loss of will. Okay. So somebody has the spiritual loss of will right now. And again, an underactive root chakra. So it's being recommended someone do some yoga for their root chakra, because they're having a spiritual loss of will, a lack of feeling stable and secure. Now we know the root chakra connects us to earthly things that we use to sustain ourselves while we're living here on earth, our safety with people, places, and things that we need to survive, having enough food to eat, shelter from the cold, clothing, protection from the elements, lack of feeling stable and secure. So this is someone right now that has possibly a huge imbalance in the root chakra, and they don't feel stable. They don't feel secure. They're having a spiritual loss of will. They might even have some type of dis-ease going on right now. They could be having problems with their legs right now as well. So somebody's having problems with their legs. And they're underactive. Again, somebody has an underactive root chakra. And they're saying because somebody has a lack of boundaries. Okay. Set clear boundaries or limitations on your time so others can tell when they've asked you to do too much. If certain people come to you at work or in your personal life to ask you things that they know that they wouldn't ask other people because they know you say yes to everything, you might be a person that might need to set some personal boundaries. If you're the type of person everybody comes to borrow money, or everybody comes to ask certain things, that's how you know that people have identified you as someone that does not have boundaries or does not have good boundaries. It's not a positive thing that everybody comes to you for everything. Sometimes people can think it is, but sometimes it's a sign that people, how they view you. Sometimes people asking you to do things for them that they know if you ask them they would not do for you is a sign of people look at you in a way like you don't have good boundaries. So somebody needs to be able to just know, no, I'm not going to ask them to do that because that person has good boundaries and they have limitations on their time. So I already know not to ask them that. You understand? You've got to set good boundaries with people. And also, there's a psychological reason for the imbalance in this root chakra, alienation. So somebody is going through some type of alienation, possibly from people, places, or things, because they're having a spiritual loss of will. They have a reputation for not setting good boundaries, which means people probably don't respect their time. They are having problems with their legs. They are not feeling stable or secure, and they're being told to practice doing some yoga poses, mountain pose, Tadasana, warrior pose, Virabhadrasana, and those are the yoga poses it's being suggested that someone do. At the end of this read, I will pull an Eternal Crystals Oracle card. All right, I got two more, and then we're going to wrap up with the root chakra and keep on going and see what the messages are. They also want me to say another physical manifestation is whatever you're going through in your feet and legs, whatever the problem is with both your feet and legs, it's tied to your spiritual loss of will and you not setting boundaries, feeling alienated and not feeling stable and secure. It's being recommended also that you do some meditating. So you have a blocked root chakra. You're having some kind of issue with your legs and feet, and you need to meditate. You need to do some yoga, and you need to set clear boundaries with people. Okay. And another emotional manifestation of a problem might be right now if you're having a lot of erratic behavior. Okay. So somebody might be having a lot of erratic behavior because they don't know how to say no. Somebody needs practice saying no. I know when I was going through my lessons from, when I was younger, my 20s, all the way to where I am today, I had an overactive heart chakra. I didn't know how to set clear boundaries with people. And I did not know how to say no because I always wanted to be nice. And I didn't want people to think I was mean, even though I was overly giving. Okay. So when I finally got to a stage in my life where I could say no to people without being up all night thinking, oh my God, did I offend them by saying no? I wonder if they're hurt by the fact I said no to them. Oh my goodness, are they now going to find help from someone else? What if nobody helps them? What if right now they're going through something and I said no, child, I had to come up out of that. I had to come up out of that energy. And it took me some years to get to the point where, I didn't realize how people were looking at me. It was a weakness. Like, child, just get her to do it. She'll never say no. Her big heart, she'll do anything for anybody. Get her to drive you. She won't even get no gas money from you or nothing, child. She'll take you on your errands and help you. She'll probably carry your groceries for you and help you too, because you got kids. Or this person will go over. This person will go overboard trying to help somebody just to be kind and do a nice thing. Child, just call so and so, child, because y'all know she don't ever say no to nobody. She help everybody, or he, vice versa, whatever. Child, when you finally get to doing the work and realize and learn about how it's not a good thing, it's not a positive thing to have an overactive heart chakra. When you finally start putting up them boundaries, sometime you will go to another far extreme before you bring it back into the middle. Okay, because when you're in one extreme too far, sometimes you have to go in the opposite extreme before you can find the right temperature. You understand? So when I started telling people no, it was like, I'm going to McDonald's to get a filet of fish with extra tartar sauce. Back in the day, back in the day, going to McDonald's to get a fish sandwich with extra tartar sauce. You know, this, that, and the other. It's my turn. The person, how you doing? How can I help you today? No! Like, bitch. Oh, excuse me. I'm not on this platform. What is wrong with you? I asked, may I take your order? What is wrong with you? I just asked you, may I take your order? What you scream at me for? Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm in therapy. I'm learning how to say no to people. Okay, well, you ready to order now? Yes, I'm ready to order. I'm going to take a fish sandwich with extra tartar sauce, small fry. Give me a peanut butter cookie. I don't drink soda. I'm on a journey, a spiritual one, to eat healthier. But you understand what I'm saying. It's a process. So whoever you are, you need to, you might have to become extreme with people. Extreme to the point where people think you crazy for a little while. But eventually you're going to find a way to be balanced with it. But when you're first starting out, closing up that overactive heart chakra, you know, trying to do everything for everybody and not saying no, you need to get to the root of that. You know, you could be emotionally codependent to validation. It could be a lot of different things. Okay. All right. So I have poison. Let me jump into this. What about this energy, Holy Spirit, is it that you want me to bring a message about? Because I have poison. Someone has been in a financially codependent relationship or marriage. Somebody has been connected with a person or a group in the wealth class. And this might have been a master manifester that might have been used by these people. But now they need to tell somebody needs to tell somebody no. Yeah, somebody needs to create clear boundaries and tell somebody no. Somebody could have Gemini in their chart. Somebody might have been partnered with somebody that was a bad investment. Okay. With that Page of Swords, they might have even communicated to somebody and told them, you know what? I wish that I never married you. I wish I never became your partner. It was a bad investment for me. You know, I have abundant energy. I didn't realize how dependent you all were on me. All along, it was me that was making you rich. I could have been making myself rich. While y'all are paying me to do things that are making y'all rich, and I'm catching crumbs, and y'all are living on top, I could have did this for myself and been the one on top. It's some energy like that. What is the message, Holy Spirit, for whoever this person I'm talking to right now? Somebody's under judgment, okay? That was narcissistic because somebody might have tried to poison somebody. Okay. Oh, wow. Somebody tried to poison you because somebody in the wealth class paid them to. Ooh. Oh my goodness. But you were still balanced. You were okay with the 9 of Cups. With the 9 of Cups, you might have been okay. You might have threw up. Whoever you are, I feel like I just got a flash. You might have thrown up and just thought maybe you ate some bad food at one point. But in actuality, somebody poisoned you. I feel like you threw up. That's what I'm getting here with this. For some reason, that's what I'm getting. Somebody poisoned you and you might have thrown up. And it didn't, but you were still balanced. Somebody in the wealth class paid somebody to poison you. That was in a financially codependent relationship, and they did poison you. Clarify the Hermit. Someone could be a Virgo, or you might be a Hermit energy. Clarify a Queen of Pentacles. Oh, it might have been a Virgo, a Queen of Pentacle energy, King of Swords that could have paid somebody to poison somebody. Oh my God. Whoever I'm talking to right now, you're a masculine. And somebody paid somebody to poison you. Again, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Somebody paid a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that you were in a financially codependent relationship with to poison you so that they could drain you. Okay? That's what they want me to tell you right now. Okay? Yeah, there it is. This was your partner. You were in a mental imprisonment about the lovers. Whoever you are, you were in a mental imprisonment about this partner of yours. But yeah, it was them. They did poison you. Wow. You might be the hermit energy. I'm picking up on a masculine, I feel like. But whoever the Queen of Pentacles is, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, they poisoned you. But the spell work they did to drain you backfired. Okay? Somebody could have stopped working with someone, or they either stopped working with somebody, or they got fired from a job, or let something go because they couldn't create an illusion surrounding something that was unfair, unequitable, unbalanced that was done to somebody. When they couldn't create an illusion about what they did that was unfair with the distribution of something, or when you couldn't create an illusion, somebody, an earth sign, was told to poison you. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn was told by someone in the wealth class, if that person is not in the wealth class, to poison whoever you are. Okay? A Queen of Wands reverse. Okay? So this is somebody, a Queen of Wands reverse. Someone you might have been sleeping with. A Queen of Swords reverse. Wow. Okay, so whoever I'm talking to, you're a master manifester. You were poisoned by a Queen of Wands reverse. That is now single. Dang. What else, Holy Spirit? Somebody might be like homeless right now, or going through an issue with their foundation or stability, that wants to send you a message. Okay, don't look. If you were dating somebody, or if you had someone you were messing with or something like that, that's like about to contact you and tell you that she's homeless now or something like that, she needs a place to stay, she's going through something, she poisoned you, and she got an instruction to poison you from an earth sign. An earth sign told her to poison you. And then they were going to drain you spiritually because you couldn't create an illusion with something they wanted you to do about an injustice that they were trying to commit on another. Okay? And you might get a message from whoever this woman is, this Queen of Pentacles, talking about, or whoever the Queen of Wands reverse is. You might get a message from her. This is someone you were sleeping with. When you get a message from this person, just know they poisoned you. Okay? And if it's a man, it doesn't have to be a woman. If this is a man, the Queen of Wands reverse could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If this is a man that did this to you, that wants to tell you that he's homeless now, he did poison you. Okay? They want me to make sure I tell you that too. So if this was a masculine that you were in a relationship with at one point that calls you out the blue or sends you a message and says, hey, I'm homeless now. These people that did this to me, blah, 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 from your past. In the past, he poisoned you. Because the earth sign connected to someone in the wealth class told him to poison you. And he did poison you. You survived through it, but he did poison you. If it's a man, if this is the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that you dated in the past, and that at some point you vomited or threw up after having a drink or eating something together, he did poison you. That's what they want me to 100% clarify. He did poison you, and that was the reason you threw up. All right? And that's the message. And we're going to move on to the next. Ciao. This is why your ancestors got to be in the rooms to hear all the conversations that you don't hear. Your ancestors got to be in a room to hear all the conversations that you don't get to hear. And this might be why someone might have cancer, AIDS, or STD right now. To see all the planning that these fools do, that you're not in the room to hear and you're not around to see. Because they know how these people are, these demons are. They know how these demons are running around on the earth. They funky. What else, Holy Spirit? All right, fake offer. They're catfishing you. All right, someone catfished you in the past that you might need to use your intuition about now. Okay, because this is somebody that got somebody. There's somebody that got this person to work against you. All right, so I have a warning for somebody very quickly. You might be guided to sell or move, or someone might be being moved out of your life. The situation is being spearheaded by your guides or your ancestors. This is about an extreme narcissistic family and friend dynamic. So this might have to do with some of your family members, and maybe a friend or someone that catfished you in the past. Okay. Is there anything else? They already made a decision about you. So this is somebody that before they became your friend or you dated them or got in a relationship, I don't know the nature of this yet. Someone could have catfished you into a friendship, or it could have been a love relationship, whatever it was. They already went into whatever connection you had with the intentions of doing you wrong. Okay. Somebody already paid that person to come towards you. They were never a real person. They want you to know who this is. Okay. So they just want you to know from the very beginning, this was a covert sociopath. Don't trust them. They're very dangerous. And tap into your emotions more, your intuition. All right, let's talk about it. So somebody wants to make sure someone is completely aware that they cannot trust somebody because they are a covert sociopath and you cannot trust them. And they already had bad intentions for you. Even when they came into your life, you didn't realize it's not, someone didn't approach them after the fact. At the time you interacted with this person, they already had been charged with the task of working against you. Okay. The Chariot in reverse. Someone could have Cancer in their chart. Holy Spirit, who's this person? Someone pulled their energy back from somebody. Somebody with some form of broken thinking. I have the King of Pentacles here. What's the energy crowning this read? Go ahead. Yeah, something was a bad investment. I feel like somebody I feel like has a lot of earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but this was a bad investment. Okay. Someone that has gotten their confidence, someone that's very confident in themselves right now. That's a good thing. That somebody might have had some kind of sexual relationship with. Okay. They slept with him or her already. So this was a Queen or King of Pentacle energy that somebody was sleeping with and taking action with. These people were working together to do something, but whatever they were working on, it was a failed mission. Okay. What else? They want you to tap in. What is it that you want someone to tap into their intuition about to know? Okay. They made an offer with the group and a spiritual practitioner. Okay. So they have made some kind of an offer here with the Three of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the High Priest in reverse. So they got together. They made some kind of spiritual offer here to do something. Okay. And it's going to be illuminated that, or they couldn't keep it secret that they tried to sacrifice you just recently. So they can't keep it a secret because somebody found out and they feel defeated. Who found out that they recently tried to sacrifice you? Someone tried to sacrifice somebody possibly in the last 24 to 72 hours. Either Sagittarius or the Temperance in the reverse. The Chariot. Somebody that wanted to cause an imbalance for you to win at all costs, and a fire sign helped them. This is the Aries, Leo, Sag, possibly, or they have fire in their chart. And there's somebody that is aware that they recently tried to sacrifice you. Okay, got it. And they were not happy about this. So this is somebody that catfished you in the past, but they said in the past because they're not trying to catfish you anymore. Okay. I have the devil. That's Capricorn energy. Clarify the devil, Holy Spirit. Clarify the devil. Somebody is frustrated and they can't sleep at night because they don't know what they're going to do. They don't know their self-worth. They don't know if they're going to get a new start in life. They don't know what they're going to do to survive. There's a Capricorn out here. There's a Capricorn out here that does not know what they're going to do to survive moving forward in their life, how they're going to move forward, how they're going to survive. How do I budget and live off of this amount of money? I've never had to live off of a very small amount of money before in my life. I don't know how to budget myself. Somebody is very sad and depressed right now. It could be a Capricorn. A Capricorn energy is very sad and depressed right now because you might be some kind of star energy getting recognition. They feel defeated because they committed a lot of crimes against you. So you would not be seen as what you're being seen right now. How you start and fight a war with somebody without them knowing that they're at battle with you and still get your butt whooped? How you do that? You got to be some kind of loser to start a fight with somebody the invisible man, you can't even see him. How you start a fight with somebody and they can't even see where the attack is coming from. And they don't even know they're in a fight and you got a head start and you still lose in the fight. How that happen? Please, somebody explain. How does that happen? Somebody is very weak. There might be someone here that's very confident here about something right now. This person that's very sad about something. A Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this might be a Queen of Pentacles that could have poisoned somebody in the past to drain them. Because they couldn't move forward with whoever you are, and they didn't want to let go emotionally. So I feel like someone that catfished you in the past that went into the connection with you knowing it was a catfish, but once they connected with you and found out who you really were, it's too late. They already messed everything up. I feel like you immediately kicked them out your energy, and by the time you kicked them out your energy, because I don't think you dealt with this person very long. I felt like you picked up on their energy and cut them off. But by then, by the time they realized who you were and what you were really about, they felt like they missed an opportunity to be with somebody that was a really great person. See, that's what you get, though, for treating anybody like they're less. Regardless of where a person's station is in life, you treat everybody with respect. You understand? You don't judge a person because sometimes those are your little ancestors of a higher vibration trying to help you spiritually grow and evolve. That's coming to you in disguise because they want to see, like undercover boss, how you're going to behave and how you treat people based on appearance and look. You understand? Your ancestors will come through sometime, because they want to see how you treat a perfect stranger, because they want to see what type of heart you have. Are you do you look down on people? Do you show disgust? Do you help or not help? If you can't be of help, just keep it moving. Are you respectful to everybody no matter what? Do you respect everybody, especially if they've never done anything to you? Sometimes they want to test your spirit and test your heart to see if you're ready for more power, for more spiritual responsibilities. A spiritual responsibility could be a relationship with a person of a higher caliber. But they can't present you to a person, a man or a woman of a higher spiritual caliber until they check your heart and weigh it to see whether or not you have a heart as light as a feather, and whether you're weak-willed or whether you're superficial or whether you're going to hurt this person or harm them. They got to come to you, looking a certain way to test your spirit to see first what type of person you are before we can open you up to a higher vibrational partner that's full of love, because we're not going to let you near one of our more divine people unless you pass our tests. So this person, they came with the intention of catfishing you. You understand? and you didn't look like you were anybody important. Okay. Obviously, if people are catfishing you and doing stuff, people are dumping on you. You look like something to dump on, apparently, to them. They connected with you and you instantly picked up on that energy and you cut them off. And it was right after you cut them off, they realized who you were and just how spiritually ranked you were. But you were a test for them too. And now they want to get back in with you, but it's for the wrong reason. But they won't let go because they realize they literally let gold slip through their fingers, and they feel some kind of way about that now. Because they went in as a catfish and they realized you had me catfish somebody that was a whole star. I could have had a whole star and you put me up to catfishing them. And now they're gone. And I can't get them back because I acted really stupid when I connected to them. I'm so pissed off right now. But that's because that person's heart was not in the right place in the beginning, in the first place. What else, Holy Spirit? So this is someone that has not let go. Whenever that happened, they still have not let go because they're upset because they haven't had an opportunity to rekindle anything with you or to apologize or come back around or whatever. And whoever you are, you're single right now. They've released the burden of trying to become abundant off of your energy or whatever the case may be. Okay, so they've released that, but energetically, they haven't let it go. I can't make it up. They haven't released you or let you go energetically or emotionally. They're upset because, again, just like the other energy I picked up on in the beginning of the read, this is another person that passed you up. You are you're cloaked. Whoever you are, your energy is cloaked because you're going through and you are literally testing the very hearts of the men and women that you touch in friendship and in love throughout this life. That's the type of energy you are. You're kind of like a high vibrational trickster spirit because you have a very pure heart, right? You have a very, very pure heart. And they keep bringing people to you just to test and weigh their heart against a feather to see if they have a pure heart or not, pure enough to be with you or not. And then each time, because you're cloaked and in disguise, they can't physically see your value, but they're supposed to connect with your mind to have a conversation with you to find out who and what you are. And whoever you are, you're about to uncloak. They don't know in 2025. In 2025, whoever you are, you're going to uncloak yourself. Okay? But God put it so that any physical aspect of yourself would be hidden because somebody needs to connect with you because of your mind. I feel like whoever you are, you're very attractive, but the trick is to get somebody to fall for you because of your mind, somebody that does not objectify you, somebody that is not instantly drawn to you just because of what your shape, what your body looks like. Or maybe you can do me some good because you look good or whatever. You know, the whole trick of the matter is you have a pure heart and you're also very attractive, but you're not to show that because the trick is to get them to connect with your mind. And that's what their ancestors are trying to do to help them to grow. But all of them are failing the test because when they don't see the physical aesthetic inside of you, they write you off instantly. Like, I don't see, you're not showing off. You got that gray thing on and all you want to do is sit here, drink coffee and have a deep conversation with me. I objectify women and then I harvest their sacral chakra energy. That's what we do here. We don't want to connect with the mind and then connect with the heart and synchronize the mind to the heart so that we can utilize that sacral chakra energy in the correct way to manifest abundance that's going to last for the rest of this lifetime and be responsible with the energy and care for you with the abundance I manifest using your energy. No, I want to stay the distorted karmic version of the masculine energy and I want to objectify you and I want you to stick your behind out and stick your breast in my face and just shake them and that's it. And then let me harvest your energy and manifest things that don't even last that long for me. And the whole task of everybody that you've come in contact with, the whole task is to connect with your mind. That's why you're cloaked as the hermit. Because to get that cloak, that gray cloak to come off of you, it's got to be a mental connection. They have to mentally connect to you and stimulate. And within that mental connection comes the lesson. Whatever the lesson is they need to learn, they have to get to know you to learn it. Okay? Because that's what we do for each other. Gaia. It's our connection to Earth, Mother Earth, and everybody that's on the planet and everything. And how we use each other, the people, places, and things to learn, heal, evolve, and grow and elevate spiritually. We help each other do that. But because these energies coming toward you are failing the test because they instantly want to objectify you. Well, you're not showing me no breast and you're not showing me your behind. You won't take off that gray cloak, that gray hood, and that gray. So I'm not going to have a conversation with you. And as soon as they disconnect from you, they catch you with your gray cloak off and they like, hey, wait. I'll talk to you. No, it's too late. The point is to connect without seeing what's up under that gray cloak, hermit. Lord, the King of Wands didn't take a risk. Yeah, they can't get a new start. Again, somebody else that missed out on, because instead they tried to cause an injustice for you. All right, they might have worked with the Libra. Yep, and now they have clarity who you are, and they're closed emotionally. Their heart is closed emotionally. This person is emotionally closed off to you now, but they want to come back toward you because they're upset they can't get a new start because they already messed up with you in the beginning. They messed up with you in the beginning because they failed to connect with the mind. And that's how to manifest this 10 of Pentacle abundance. Okay? By temperancing yourself the right way. Okay? Balancing things. Okay? You might have Sagittarius in your chart with this temperance energy. Okay. Whoever you are, you're very balanced energy and you're a very abundant energy, and it never stops for you. It keeps flowing and replenishing itself. You see the angel here, the temperance angel with his foot in the water, and then the water is being poured into the glass, and you really can't tell. It could be magic. Alchemy. It's like the water might even be flowing upward into that cup. You know, your energy is magical, and it can do magic, literally. That water is being poured from, it's defying physics. That water is being poured upward from the bottom. It's flowing upward into that cup, and it's going around, and it's never ending, and it's magic all around you, swirling. You're very abundant, the 10 of Pentacles, but you got to keep that hermit cloak on until you find the right one with a pure heart. And then you will do magic together. You will bring your minds, your magical minds together to think of the most beautiful life that the two of you want to live together. Not one take one energy and go running off with your energy to manifest for yourself. The energy that the two of you will manifest together, your dreams together, the dream life together, and you will manifest it too just by thinking about it together. Okay? And using that sacral chakra energy. All right. So this person is closed emotionally and upset because they know it's too late for them too. All right, Holy Spirit, give me a final card, and then we're going to end this read. We're almost going on 2 hours. All right, please give me a final card so I can end this read. Hollywood. Please give me a final card. Holy Divine Spirit. To end this read, please give me 1 to 3 final cards to end this read. 1. 2. 3. 1. All right. 2, 3. Someone may have changed the way they felt about something or someone. What is the star, Holy Spirit? That could be Aquarius energy, the devil reverse. There might have been an Aquarius trying to create an illusion surrounding some money so they could sacrifice somebody. They were collaborating they're heartbroken. They're collaborating to do something here. Is it to release something, or is it? This might be money or inheritance. There's an Aquarius here that might have created some kind of an illusion surrounding something, releasing something that belongs to you. The Three of Pentacles, and they're heartbroken, and they might be collaborating right now to either sacrifice you or to release something. Clarify the Hangman. There's an Aquarius that must want to die. Yeah, this person missed an opportunity, or they're not going to get a new start. Whoever this person is, they are not going to get a new start in your life. Someone could be a Virgo or a hermit energy. They're not going to recover. They feel defeated. So there could be an Aquarius that could be dying right now or they're going to die. They can't balance the situation, and they would not let something go, and they refuse to. And they just want to keep on trying to do death spells on you because they have your inheritance money. They have your inheritance money, and they would rather die holding on to the information than to just go to jail or admit what they did to you. And I think their wish is going to be granted with this Nine of Wands reverse. They're going to die. I think this came out in the reading this morning. Wish granted, you want to die? Okay, that's fine. I mean, either way, when you go to court, that way you don't have to go back and forth, or they can't hold you up in no type of litigation or nothing. If the person is dead already, there's nothing to go back and forth or fight about. They did this to me, so just go on and give me their house and whatever is connected to them, whatever money, whatever they bought. With my inheritance money, this person is going to die. They're not going to make it to court with you. They're going to die. And you're going to get everything, this Ten of Pentacles, they've been holding back from you. They're not going to be able to keep it, and they're going to die. The end. I am Kuan Yin, and this is love of the highest vibration. And that is the end of the read. Now, we are going to say, anyone that would like to stay on for the prayer, welcome. This is a prayer incantation. This is an affirmation. You can call it whatever you want, but it's what we want to happen. It's what we want to happen. Abracadabra. We will create as we speak, and we are about to create a very uncomfortable environment for anybody that I wish they would. I wish what would. If you anoint yourself, get your holy oil ready, child. All right. I show gratitude for my collective of the highest vibration of love being with me to say these prayers together, joining their energy. I show gratitude for favor and protection. I show gratitude right now that we are going to bind, neutralize, and nullify with the authority of Christ every witch and warlock in this live right now. Burn up by fire, catch fire, and scatter right now. We command on the ethereal plane, on the astral plane, on the mental, physical, and emotional plane, every single charm, evil altar, and candle referencing our name be nullified and neutralized right now by the power and authority of Christ. Catch fire right now. Every witch and warlock in this live right now. Right now, I show gratitude for my collective of the highest vibration of love. Right now, I show gratitude for earth, wind, and fire, both the group and the elements. We show gratitude for favor and protection. We show gratitude for the strength and the power and the authority to cast aside every demonic spirit, every struggle, every bondage and oppression, to make it burst into flames and scatter. We thank you, Most High God Yeshua, for the power and the authority to make that happen. Right now, we show gratitude, O Holy One, Moon, Nirvana, Nana, who sits at the head of Mercury, Koke, Anki, Venus, Nene, Ige, Noge, the Sun, Utu, Shamish, Mars, Madin, Gugiana, Jupiter, Enlil, Zadik, Saturn, Shabbatha, Ninurta. Right now, we show gratitude for this night. I bind every contrary spirit and entity possessing anyone or anything that attempts to access, tamper with, or interface with our energy on any and every plane of existence. Any person or entity that attempts to penetrate our aura, call on our spirit in the dream state, or bind us spiritually to any and all contracts of agreement in the dream state right now, to siphon any energy from any of our chakras right now. We cancel your intentions by fire. Catch fire, burst into flames, and be consumed in the heat of our Kundalini violet flame of our holy fire. Burn the ashes and scatter and trouble us no more. As we anoint ourselves this night, by divine intervention right now, I decree and declare, and I come in agreement that we invoke the sacred white light and protection by our Kundalini violet flame of our holy fire, which is our Holy Spirit, invoked by our holy words to form a divine seal of fire and a wall of protection. Right now, we cast a circle of fire on the ethereal plane, on the astral plane, on the mental, physical, and emotional plane. And in the dream state, we cast a circle of fire around our spirit and around our aura. Let nothing and no one demonic make any type of attachment to us in the dream state as we sleep tonight. Let nothing remote view or spiritually spy on us as we sleep this night. Let nothing and no one steal anything from us. Try to spiritually bind us to any contract or agreement in the dream state as we rest. Let them immediately burst into flames should they encounter that circle of fire we cast right now from the crown of our head to the sole of our feet around our spirit and aura in the dream state, on the ethereal, on the astral, mental, physical, and emotional plane. Let nothing and no one penetrate us to cause any spiritual or physical imbalance in our rest. Ashe. So mote it be. As we sleep peacefully, no one and nothing having any evil intention to steal from us and cause harm and confusion in our life will be able to penetrate us on any level or plane, but will instantly catch fire, burn the ashes down to the ground, and scatter. We command any and all meetings tonight to plan to frustrate our tomorrow to catch fire and scatter right now. Every power using the night to steal from me and my collective of the highest vibration of love and our household this night be destroyed by fire right now. Catch fire right now on every plane of existence. Right now, we destroy every satanic activity against us in our household. Right now, we destroy by fire every wickedness of the night assigned against our life. We command you to expire right now. Burn the ashes and scatter. Right now, we cancel every hex, every witchcraft attack against us this night by fire. Right now, we dismantle, catch fire, burn ashes, and never rise again or assemble again against us. Right now, we humbly and gratefully, we call on our ancestors, our guides, our ascended masters, the Most High God, Yeshua, Christ Jehovah, right now, assigned to watch over us as we sleep. Right now, we decree and declare victory over every obstacle, over every blockage and hindrance in our life, blocking us, blocking our progress spiritually and financially. The desired outcome of any energy weapon or spell work used on any of us of the highest vibration of love this night, I command to instantly backfire the moment it reaches that circle of fire that was cast from the crown of our head to the sole of our feet of protection. I command you to go directly back to the person using that energy weapon, to the person that cast that spell with their tongue. I command you to plant in their energy field and remain stuck to them and to never return to us again. Right now, we return their intentions directly back to the sender tenfold to manifest in their energy field the desired outcome and effect of the energy weapon and the spell work they wanted for us. We command that exact desired outcome and effect to manifest to them in their crown chakra and in their body, mind, and spirit, and to remain stuck in their energy field instead. Right now, our will and desire is to see progress instantly in our lives. Right now, I command a breakthrough in every area where we face challenges, blockages, financially and spiritually. Right now, we command territorial demons, entities, and spirits that were assigned to us through people, causing blockages and obstacles to catch fire, burst into flames right now, and be removed from our life forever. I command every block communication, mail, message, way, and passage. I command you to move out of our way right now. Right now, I command you to open and reveal yourself to us right now. Right now, I command a breakthrough in our finances and every opportunity and blessing that anyone or anything is trying to steal from us on every and any plane of existence. I command you to be exposed. I command you to expose yourself. You demon that is wearing our mask in the dream state to steal our blessings, I command you to expose your face right now. Every demonic spirit, every person hosting a demonic spirit, trying to wear our face in the dream state in order to collect our blessings, I command you to reveal yourself for the demonic liar that you are, and for all of our financial blessings to be released to us on every stage of existence, every plane of existence, and be destroyed right now, that our financial and spiritual abundance and blessings can be fully released to us on every plane of existence at once. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Let every tongue that rise up against us in judgment be thou condemned. Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world, and you better know it. We are free from every limitation that was placed on or around us in the dream state to manifest in the physical. Right now, we have success and prosperity in all of our endeavors. Right now, we actively bind, dismantle, and command to scatter any and all spiritual forces that are working to slow our progress in love, finances, and our divine soul's purpose, growth, evolution, and elevation. Right now, we bind and cast out and we destroy by fire every spirit of delay, every spirit of confusion, every spirit of hindrance. Right now, we decree and declare they have no hold over our life. Right now, I order them all destroyed by fire. Right now, I decree and declare a breakthrough in every area of our life. Right now, I trust in divine timing for our breakthroughs. Right now, we reject every form of bondage and oppression working in our lives. Right now, we are free from every chain and stronghold of the enemy, every evil stronghold that seeks to hinder our progress. Be ye separated and severed and burned from our energy on every plane of existence, through every energy body connected to us. Be severed. Catch fire right now. Burst into flames right now. Burn to the ground and scatter. Right now, we seek healing and deliverance from every fear, every anxiety, every depression, every addiction, and every form of bondage to our body, mind, and spirit that have been affecting our lives. Right now, we are free from every chain. Right now, we are walking and existing in a blessed and fruitful life of abundance and never-ending victory. Right now, we are completely restored to wholeness. Please reveal any hidden areas of bondage and guide us through deliverance. Help us to search our heart and to reveal any hidden areas of bondage or oppression, and guide us through deliverance and fill us with the Christ perseverance, the peace, and the power. We request meaningful, high vibrational, like-minded individuals who will encourage us in our walk through this life. Reveal to us what all of our spiritual gifts and abilities are and how to use them in the highest vibration of love to fulfill our divine soul's purpose. Cultivate in us the fruit of a good spirit, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness. Give us the strength to overcome any and all obstacles hindering our spiritual growth. Give us the strength and the discipline and the will and the focus to overcome distractions so that we may continue to grow and become more Christ-like and to embody pure love and all that it entails, to cultivate the growth and the lessons we've already learned, the cycles we've completed and closed out, and the growth that is still yet to come. Olo Dumare. Ashe, 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 Ashe. Right now, I declare by the authority of Christ and the power of Christ on every conjured witchcraft being used on and sent to us right now. Let every charm and evil altar, every candle referencing our names, let it be nullified and neutralized. Let its power be banished and destroyed by fire right now, by the fire, power, and light of Christ, by the authority of Christ Jehovah. Abracadabra. So mote it be. We will create as we speak. Let every force of darkness right now, I command to get and flee from our life, from our family, from this life, our surroundings, in the name of Umima. Matthew 18:18. Whatsoever ye shall bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatsoever ye shall loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. Again, I say unto you that if two of you shall agree on earth as touching anything that they shall say or ask, it shall be done in my name for them of my Father. For where two or three are gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them. Right now, I cover myself and my collective of the highest vibration of love and my child with that holy kundalini violet flame of my holy fire, which is my Holy Spirit and power and light of Christ Jehovah. I decree and declare, let every form of witchcraft and all of its effects burst into flames and scatter. Be ye neutralized and destroyed. Right now, I bind every evil influence and I command you to get and flee out of our life, out of our prayer, and out of our environment. Right now, I break every stronghold of witchcraft and all hexes. I command you to break and scatter. Isaiah 54:17. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Let every tongue that rise up against me in judgment, you be thou condemned. Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. Surely he shall deliver thee from the foulest snare and from the deadly pestilence. Right now, I break the power of this witchcraft and spell work in the name and by the power and authority of Christ Jehovah. Right now, I declare that by the power of Christ, every single knee shall bow and every single tongue shall confess in heaven, on earth, and under the earth that no power can stand against me. In the name and by the power and authority of Christ, I break the power of every spell, every curse, and every charm over my life right now. Let every force of witchcraft bow down to Christ's authority and be dismantled right now. Right now, I renounce all ties to witchcraft in the name of Christ Jehovah. I break every tie and connection by fire and agreement with all enchantments and witchcraft pit against me right now. Right now, I nullify every curse spoken. Let it fall to the ground and be rendered ineffective and powerless. Let the effects of witchcraft on my body, mind, and spirit, let it be reversed and undone right now. Right now, I decree and declare complete freedom and healing. Right now, we are completely restored to wholeness. Right now, I cover myself, my child, and my collective of the highest vibration of love with Christ's light for protection by that cleansing kundalini violet flame of our holy fire that breaks the power of all witchcraft. I declare Christ's light as our protection, as a divine barrier of energy, light, and love that no force can or ever may penetrate. Let every demonic spirit get out this live right now, out of our environment. Right now, Umima. Iao is a consuming fire. And I release Christ's fire on every demonic spirit using anyone or anything to cause any spiritual or physical imbalance to me or my life of the highest vibration of love or my child. Right now, I sanctify this live with Christ's light and fire. Right now, I flood this live and environment with the fire of Christ for cleansing and redemption. I decree and declare continued protection over our lives. Let my ancestors encamp all around me. The Most High God, Yeshua, Christ Jehovah, our ascended masters of the highest vibration of love. Keep us safe from all harm. Right now, we decree and declare no weapon formed against us shall prosper. We have divine protection and a seal of holy fire from the crown of our head to the sole of our feet to engulf and encircle around us on every plane of existence and in the dream state, so no one and nothing may harvest or siphon any of our energy. Right now, we are free in Christ, and no power of darkness has any hold over any of us. Ashe. Ashe, 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 ashe. And please continue to protect my two cats, Offset and Orsar, because you know they go outside and they be getting into stuff. Prayers for my cats. Ashe. Amen. Y'all like, you just always got to do and say something, don't you? Hey guys, I thank you so much for being, you got to pray for your pets too, because people out there ain't right. I mean, your pets, they protected too, but people ignorant out there, they be trying to do stuff just to be ignorant, feed your pets poison and be doing stuff. Yeah, my cats get anointed sometime too. Y'all like, whatever. Guys, thank you so much. I appreciate every single time those of you that are with me here in spirit, with these prayers, and those of you that are the witches and the warlocks that be tuning in for this, thinking y'all doing a little something, you gonna mess around and get yourself cursed. You better be careful coming into this live, calling yourself trying to neutralize some of this energy. Won't you come on over to the lighter side of things? Don't you get tired of working for the devil? I mean, really, are the rewards really that good? Some of y'all got VD, some of y'all got diseases, y'all going broke, living in roach motel. I mean, come on, man. You might want to look, somebody just clicked off because I said that. I'm just saying, does the devil reward you really? And are those rewards really worth your health and your wealth and it's not too late to come on over from the dark side into the light. You can join anytime. And I hope that you would, even if you came over here as a witch or a warlock and you thought you was about to do something in my life, but you didn't, and you won't be able to, because the light will always overpower the darkness. At any time you can change your mind and you can make a better decision. It's something that you were gifted, and it's called free will. So I'm hoping that by listening to me at some point, you're going to utilize your free will maybe to make another decision. And maybe that one decision will lead to 4 decisions, and maybe 4 will lead to 8. Maybe 8 will lead to 16. And before you know it, you are like straddling the line between your south and north node. And before you know it, you praying with us. You throwing up the fire. Yes, I used to pray against y'all, but now I'm praying with y'all. I want truth. I want light. I want protection. I want to feel love. I want to heal. I've had enough, Kuan Yin. I love y'all. I'm Kuan Yin. This is Love of the Highest Vibration. You'll have a safe night.